Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are turning digital to analog. To make it more realistic, we are adding some light leaks at the end, so come along with me as we edit this with just a few simple tools. My name is Ox, and you are watching Travelography. Fire up Adobe Lightroom. Before tuning any colors, always get the exposure right first. Head to the tone curve. You know the drill. Add control points in the three main areas. Then start adjusting. The photos is a bit too bright at the moment, so by pulling the curves down, we can decrease the exposure. The reason is that exposure affects colors. For the blacks, I want it to look a little bit washed out. The next step is to add some colors. Go to the RGB channels. You can see there are two colors on each channel. Increasing one color means diminishing the opposite one. I'm adding cyan to the shadows and red to the highlights. This tiny little notch adds the color contrast between warm and cold tones. It's also known as split toning. Finish it off by adding magenta to the shadows, green to the highlights, and a hint of yellow in the shadow as well. Starting to feel the analog vibe, now we have planted the seeds for step 3. In the color mixer, we can really play around with the hue, saturation, and luminance. There are few colors in this photo that are distinctive. The bright orange and yellow in the foreground, the deep blue in the middle ground, and the sky in the background. We are going to enhance all of them. First, the foreground. I'm shifting the yellow to orange using the hue slider. That makes the colors of these three elements more coherent. Then onto the background. I'm going for a dramatic sky. It looks sunny and the storm is coming from the back. In terms of hue, I want it to be cohesive with the ocean. The real change is here in the luminance. All the details of the clouds are revealed. The last thing left to do is darken the purple in the middle ground, the buildings. You might not notice the difference, but I do. Everything is coming along pretty well. The icing on the cake is this. If you have a little knowledge about film, you know light leaks are common. They are orange, yellow, and sometimes red, usually around the edges. That's all we need to know. Head back to Lightroom, create a mask. Linear gradient. Click on the edge and drag it inward. Inside the mask, we can colorize it. I'll go for red and add a healthy amount of saturation. Create the second mask, this time a radial gradient mask. I'm going to let it overlay on the clouds, so the effect is more prominent. Again, colorize it, and this time we use the color temperature slider to enhance the color. You can change the shape by using this handle. The inner circle is the feather, so when I drag here, the slider is moving as well. Play around with feather and intensity to get the result you're looking for. This is how we color grade it from start to finish. Hope you learned something new today. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Now you can save it to your presets folder and apply it to other photos. See you in the next one.